Hello, all my Stalker fans. Are you ready to get back into the zone? Yes, you've all waited far too long for me to get into the next episode of the Stalker series. Now, from what I understand, even though it's the next episode, it's technically a prequel to the one that I already played. So I had to look it up. The first one that I played, it started all the way back in December 15th, 2022. It was kind of like not too long after I even started this channel. Back then, I was only putting out one of these videos a week, and it took me almost 4 months to finish the playthrough. It still blows my mind, but when I look at the statistics on my channel, this series is still one of the top performers on my channel. And I feel so bad for all you Stalker fans because I feel like my quality was so bad back then. Not to mention I just sucked at the game. Now, hopefully in this one I'm going to do better, but no promises. I'm probably still gonna make stupid decisions from time to time. And y'all know I ran around complaining about my weight while running around with hundreds and hundreds of bullets for my weapons. I don't really know much about this game except for the fact that it's a prequel, and I think it leads up to where the previous game started. I assume the zone is here. I'm assuming that the Chernobyl meltdown thing has taken place, but I don't know what all is going to happen, and I'm excited to find out. If by some chance this is your first time finding the channel, welcome. Hope you have a fantastic time. And if you do have an awesome time, it sure would help me out if you consider hitting that subscribe button. Okay, I've had you guys waiting long enough. Let's not delay any longer. Hit the new game button and get started right in this. Oh, I forgot all about those anomaly things that are like everywhere. Oh. Ugh. Now, I have been told that this one does run better than the first Stalker game.
In fact, we have nothing to worry about. According to our research, the next emission will not occur for at least 2 months, 4 days, and 7 hours. Its intensity will be 3 on the Bergman scale, which is 2.13.
What? Oh, that's not a good sign. He's gonna get somebody killed. We better watch out for that guy. Oh my gosh. That was so loud. What a start. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Without going into detail, I must say I have never seen anything like this before. The encephalogram suggests serious damage to the nervous system, but the other indicators couldn't be better. It's astounding.
Perhaps it has something to do with the emission.
Most certainly, although so far I've been utterly unable to formulate a rational explanation for this abnormality.
It's making up.
That's amazing. Oh. Wow. This looks beautiful.
You're awake. That's good. Welcome back to the world of the living, Stalker. How are you feeling?
My head's splitting and spinning too. Basically, I'm in real good shape.
Do you remember what happened to you?
Okay, I remember leading an expedition through the swamps, but a bunch of scientists. Then the emission. That's it. Where am I? Is this heaven? Don't look much like heaven. Then why does it look so much like the zone?
In the joking mood, eh? That bodes well for your recovery. I'm Lebedev, the group leader, and I'm responsible for everyone here. That includes you, for as long as you're here.
Oh.
We call ourselves Clear Sky, and you are in our base right now. We picked you up in the swamps after the emission.
The emission. So is the emission like the actual meltdown that took place? I don't know. Oh, I guess I got lucky then.
Lucky? I doubt it. The facts are these. You survived the emission. That's the first thing I still can't explain. The second thing is that our patrol found you in the swamps, which are essentially endless quicksand.
And thirdly,
Oh.
you nearly got torn into shreds by a pack of pseudo-dogs. But our boys got you out just in time.
Pseudo-dogs?
Such a chain of events tells me it's more than just luck. Anyway, I need to finish what I'm doing. So let's continue this conversation later.
Wow. I thought the first game looked incredible. This is mind-blowing. So good. There we are. Oh, I'm covering the map. Let's go top right corner. Okay. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Wow, that mouse, that moves fast. And it looks like OBS is working pretty good over here. I'll keep an eye on it here for a little bit, see if it starts to look like it's gonna freak out on me or not, but as of right now, it seems to be fine. Wow, they've got like power and everything. Wow, that is an old looking Windows screen there, isn't it? Okay, so we got our lean, jump. Wasn't there like a squat and then also like a real far, like a further squat? Maybe not. Oh man. I hope you guys are excited for this. I know I'm excited for this. You guys have been so patient waiting for this. I know I kept saying, I was like, I'll play the next games, and then I just never got around to it. But I'm finally getting to play the next games. Man, look how old and rusted and everything. Oh, this looks so good. I can't even leave the first room. All right, I can't pick up the backpack though. Is there an action button? I don't remember. I will definitely be rusty, so please bear with me. Be kind in the comments. Tips and tricks, all four. Try to avoid spoilers. I've heard that this works better than the first one. Like a couple of my complaints, one complaint I really had was the fact that I couldn't really read the codex entry thing that they have, because every time I went in there, everything was highlighted as if I hadn't read it again, and it was super annoying because I wanted to read that stuff. But I've been told that that works correctly now in this game. Okay, well, I'm sure I'll find out what the action button is here in a minute. Wow, I can't get over how good this looks. Look at the flames. It even makes the light look like it's flickering. So good. Is F by any chance a flashlight? No. Oh wait, there's like a... Hold on, I'm gonna go look at the keys. I know there's like a save button I need to be hitting regularly, so hold on a second. L? Oh yeah, there it is. Beautiful flashlight. That was one of my biggest compliments in the first one, was how atmospheric it felt and how much the flashlight just changed the way things look. Oh, look at that, some bandaging procedures. Wow. I can't read this stuff, so if there's anything you guys see needs translating, make sure you feel free to put that in the comments. But, oh, and it did say F was the action key. Let's go back here and try that again. Did I not try the F? Okay, nope, that's not doing it. Can I interact with? Nope. Okay, and then what else do we? I for inventory. There we go. Wow, that looks quite a bit different. Scar. Rubles, I believe. If I remember right, that's what these are called, are rubles. Took me a little bit to figure that out in the last one. Now, they really simplified things here, didn't they? For some reason, I was thinking there was a lot more spots to put things in the previous one. Okay. O is for detector. I wasn't sure what a detector was. And then we got N for night vision. Maybe I can't. Okay, that might be something I have to get later. Okay. Wow, that mouse sensitivity. I'll try to run with this, but I might have to turn that down some. Oh, look at that shadow. I was like, there's an alien. That must be somebody above us. I can't get over how good this game looks. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is a great little spot they got set up here. Okay. I assume I need to talk to someone. Who's this guy up here? Oh, wait a second. P for PDA. Oh, wow. Whoa. Oh my goodness. This place is enormous. Now, is this kind of like what we... Chernobyl. For some reason, this looks familiar. Like some of this layout. You guys can let me know if I'm actually trekking through some of the areas that I did before. Oh, this must be the swamps. Yeah. This is great. The map is definitely better. Faction wars. I'm not part of a faction. Statistics. Oh boy. Enemies. Wow. Faction strength. Is that like how many members they have? Clear sky, man. I'm with the poorest of the poor, it looks like. Message log. Okay, so that's a conversation we just had. Data filter. Show dialogue. Yeah, I don't think I need to see dialogue. I'll leave that one turned off. What I definitely want to see is... I'm assuming like before, where if I discover a new enemy type and all that kind of stuff, it'll give me information on that. What is that little thing? I guess I'm kind of covering it, but there's this weird block-like thing going on up here. I don't know what that means. Okay, well, cool. I'm glad that we found that. Talk to Barman. I'll talk to Barman here in a minute, I guess. Unless this is Barman. Talk. Sava Gray, what's your problem? We're just sitting here, taking a little break. It's nice and quiet. No one is around. What's new in the zone? What are you doing here? Tell me about this place. How about tell me about this place? This place is wet, cold, miserable, and sticky as heck. What else do you want to know about? This guy is clearly not very happy. Want to hear about getting pulled down to the bottom of the swamp by some beast? Or about sinking into quicksand in a minute flat? Man, sorry. Anything new with the zone? Lots is new. The emission, for one, it changed more than just the zone. All of us have changed. There's more anger in us or something. Oh, I guess that kind of explains things. One moment you're friends with a man, and next thing you know, he's pointing a gun at your head. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. You better ask Lebedev? What are you doing here? Like everyone else here, we observe and collect data. I think Bean Palav and Lebedev, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing these names, probably mispronouncing them, having learned more about the zone than the rest of us combined. They rarely tell us common soldiers about it though. We just worry about our immediate priorities, while they keep track of the bigger picture. Any news? News, you say? Well, we're working our butts off over here. Hopefully we'll soon be able to walk the zone like normal people and not freak out from anomalies at every step. All right, see, oh, trade. Ooh, I forgot about this. Wow. You know what? I'm not gonna do any kind of trading yet. Max is 50. Okay, good to know. Okay, those are not clickable. All right. See you. Nice chatting. Dude, don't push. Wow. So they said this place is like full of quicksand. That water looks so good. All right. There's got to be a way to get down from this building, I assume. I mean, do I just walk off a ledge? I don't think I spotted any stairs on the inside. Oh, well, we got over here. Aha. Coming down, coming down. Ooh. I'll turn that back off so I'm not blinding the guy.
Can I help you?
I hope
I'm
so.
glad to see you, young man. You look considerably better.
Well, thank you. I've seen all types of folks in the zone. Some come here chasing their dreams, some in search of the zone's wonders, and some are just looking for a loot. Why does Clear Sky study the zone? So what is the zone? Let's go with the top one here.
People are mistaken in their belief that they understand the essence of what the zone truly is. Some consider it to be a universal evil, others a wonder sent down to humanity, and others still consider it no more than a source of riches. They are all wrong.
Oh.
The zone is impossible to understand when viewed through the prism of human perception. Moreover, it is far too early for humans to even try. Ergo, the actions of both the government and stalkers with respect to the zone are misguided, and I fear that the potential consequences may be, or indeed are, completely unpredictable.
Ooh.
Naturally, this represents a terrible danger.
I agree. But he makes a point about a government. I guess there's still government in place, huh? So, what is the zone?
Young man, if only I had the answer to that question. We are studying the zone meticulously in hopes of finding it. The zone appeared as a result of the actions, let's call them misguided human actions, and we are unable to return to the status quo. The zone cannot be destroyed, nor will it disappear of its own accord. We, Clear Sky, believe that there is only one way to reconcile man with the zone: coexistence.
Oh, just accept it, huh?
How can I best explain? Let's put it like this.
Why is the zone shaking?
Any
I'm sorry.
complicated system in nature, and that includes the zone, automatically seeks equilibrium in the absence of destabilizing external factors. That was the case here in recent years. The zone was stable, and there were no significant deviations from the norm. And now we've seen a gigantic emission that has changed the face of the zone. The system became unstable, distorted, a glitch of sorts. The zone is spewing out emission after emission and pumping itself full of energy with each one, so much so that the readings on my sensors oscillate with unbelievable speed.
Wow.
And unless we find a way of reversing this trend, the result will be a disaster of far greater proportions than the 1986 catastrophe. The most important lesson in all this is that this glitch is not a product of natural causes. This is human handiwork.
Wow. I wish I knew who it is.
That's what we are attempting to find out. Perhaps knowing who disrupted the zone's equilibrium will give us a chance to prevent a disaster.
Is it really within man's power?
Since man caused this mess in the first place, man may well be the only one able to set it right. In any event, I very much hope that is the case.
Right? In what way exactly? What is the point of the rescue plan?
I fear that question is not one I can answer. I suggest you address it to Lebedev.
Lebedev. Okay. Lebedev. Lebedev. I'll try to say that correctly. Okay, see ya.
Hopefully, my answers will be of help to us all.
That was super cool to hear. Alright. So, the glitch. I'm sure we're going to learn more about the glitch. Maybe that's what we're investigating in this one, is the glitch. I don't remember what the name of that thing was that we found all the way at the end of the first one, which actually is the game that, story-wise, is after the Shadow Chernobyl. I don't remember what that thing was called that we found that kind of placates to, you know, whatever it is that you do in the game. It kind of grants you your wish, but then it twists it in some fashion. Now, I do remember that was one ending, and then I had to follow it up later because I found out there is a true ending, and that's where we came across that device. Man, I'm going to need to go back and rewatch the ending of that, because otherwise I'm going to probably be racking my head trying to remember details that if I at least just watch that, it would probably help me out a lot more. But if I do remember somewhat correctly, they were working on trying to create like a, I don't know, mind control is the right word? Maybe that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to take away all evil, all selfish thoughts or something to that effect, but then it backfired, or they realized it wasn't working. I apologize. I probably brutally just butchered all that, but I don't remember all the details. I'll have to rewatch the end of that playthrough so that I can get a refresher. Okay. He was fun. I love that they have so much voiced dialogue. Makes the characters feel more unique, if you ask me. Wow. You got some tunes playing.
Visiting our swamps. You sure are a whiff of fresh air.
Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. I remember the music was really loud in the first one anytime you came to one of these setups, so I turned it down a little further. Okay, Cold is his name.
Mark, you became quite a legend while you were out of it. Even you wouldn't believe some of the rumors I've heard. Anyways, here's a drink on the house for a lucky son of a gun.
Oh, nice.
It should help you relax and tell me about your adventures, because I'm just dying of curiosity.
Man, I wish I could turn down those radios. Those radios are always so loud. All right, there's not much to tell. I was leading a group of scientists through the swamps when an emission hit. I remember nothing after that. I regained my consciousness here. So now, you tell me what happened.
Well then, you drink and I'll tell you about this place. It used to be pretty quiet here. We had the paths worked out, the right places explored, and the approach covered. Of course, the swamps ain't exactly spring break material, but it wasn't too bad either. Yeah, it wasn't too bad until the last emission, the biggest we've ever seen. These days our boys pray both to God and the devil before going out of the base. Because getting back alive is a miracle in its own right. But we're managing to hold it together, because our guys ain't here for loot. They're fighting for a cause.
That's funny. So they have had emissions before. That was one question I was gonna have is how does my character know that he was hit by an emission if he's never seen an emission before? But what they're saying here is we've had emissions before. That was just the biggest one they've ever had. Okay, good to know. How did you end up here?
I was collecting bottles one after another and they led me here. I'm kidding, man. Truth is, there was no place for me in that other world. They didn't want me. In the end, I came here. First to the zone, and then to Clear Sky. The guys here are alright, and I'm needed here. They come back here after a mission, I pour them a drink, tell a few dirty jokes, and my job is done. Simple, but effective. By the way, they call me Cold around here.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that name. Cold? I don't think I've ever... I can't think of a movie, a book, or a game that I played where there's been a character named Cold. That's really cool. I had to. They set it up so easy. Okay. About this place, would you give me a clue as to where we are?
In our base. As you can see, it's a small, sinking farmstead in the middle of romantic, endless swamps. I couldn't tell you where it is exactly, but it's the last place in the zone where you can meet real people. Guys who won't screw you, stab you in the back or let you bleed to death to save a med kit.
I'm no stranger to the zone, yet I've never heard about Clear Sky. How do things work here?
You know why you've never heard of it? Because too many people want to know about it, and the fewer that do, the better.
Oh?
Lebedev is our leader. The man is a rock if ever I've seen one. He's the glue that holds our whole group together. Then there's Binpolev, Professor Binpolev. He's like a walking encyclopedia and a calculator in one. Knows more about the zone than, well, anyway. Our technician's called Gray. He can make you a rifle out of an empty can with ammo to boot.
Wow.
We could use some spares, but apart from that. And finally, we have Suslov. He's a trader, but he ain't like the others of his trade. He won't try to rip you off or screw you.
Cold.
He knows what
Leave the
stalkers
Merc
go
alone
through
with
to
your
get
dirty
their work,
jokes.
and he
I need to
respects
see
that.
him.
Well, brother, if Lebedev says he needs to see you, that ain't up for a discussion. Go on, I'll catch you later. Stop by for a chat anytime. This place is so boring.
I was enjoying that guy. The music was annoying and way too loud, but that's funny. Lebedev. Okay, I'm trying to like practice it a little bit, so hopefully I can say it right. What's up, guys? That is so awesome. Look at it. They're just they're eating bread through the mask. Okay, that is impressive. How you doing? Vavin Fireman, what's your problem? We're just sitting here taking a little... Oh, okay. You're... Okay. See you later. I didn't want to talk to you anyways. Wow, they got quite a few people kind of chilling out around here. Oh, I see it up on the map. I see a little red dot. I'm not covering it. Okay. Check this out. Can I walk in it? I can. Ah, that's awesome. Splash, splash. That's super cool. Okay, it almost looks like he's maybe up here in a... Was there another door that I missed? Oh, here we go. Are you... Who? What's going on with you? Nimble? Remember that name from the first one. Dude, I haven't slept for 3 days. Or is it 4? Let me catch some Z's, all right? All right. Wasn't there a Nimble in the first game I played? Just know up front, anytime I say the first one, I'm going to refer to the game that I've played first. I realize this is not the first game in the story, and I figure I'll just make a statement now so you guys know that I don't want to hear comments all the time like, you know, this isn't the first one. This isn't the first one. I'm like, that's not what I mean. Most of you guys probably would have not been confused by it anyways, but I kind of felt the need to clarify. Yo, check that thing out up there. Oh, it's disgusting. All right, what's up, yo?
Got some fresh air? You look better, that's for sure. Let me fill you in on this situation. You're in the Clear Sky base. Don't try to remember who we are. You've never heard of us, and there's a very good reason for that. Ooh. Our mission is to research the zone. We believe that the zone must be studied and understood so that humanity knows what it is facing here. Understanding is the key to coexisting with the zone. Because if you think about it, the zone is the most wondrous phenomenon humanity has been confronted with in its entire history.
That's cool. He's like super into this. Why are you hiding?
As I said, we are researchers. We are trying to figure out the nature of the zone, determine the reasons which caused it to appear, and formulate the rules that govern its existence. We are not consumed by a quest for money. We don't seek fields of artifacts, and we're not interested in turf wars with other factions. That is why we're hiding here in the swamps and concentrating on our research. Our forte is not combat, but knowledge. Knowledge of the zone, accumulated over years of research. We know more about it than stalkers and the government combined.
Wow.
Our research was finally shaping up into a sound, coherent picture until the massive emission a few days ago.
What's so peculiar about it? We've had emissions before.
No, that emission was incredibly powerful. It was on a level of its own. It was like a hurricane that swept the whole zone, changing it. Everything is different. The well-known and relatively safe areas have become highly radioactive and full of anomalies. But now, you can access parts of the zone that have been unreachable for years. Even the most hardened stalkers don't know what awaits them on their favorite path. The other thing that changed is people, and that became evident right away. The emission destroyed the fragile balance between factions, and they're now warring for territory. In other words, many strange things have happened, and I don't yet fully understand the scale of these changes. It's only been a few days since the emission. If you ask me, the strangest thing of all is that you managed to survive it.
That was going to be my next question, is like, how much time has passed between that emission and me waking up? Because I was like, if they've discovered all of this already, like being able to get to zones they couldn't before and all this kind of stuff, I was like, have I been out for like months? But he said it's been a few days. If I knew how I survived, I'd tell you in a second. But I don't remember anything.
I see. How can I help you?
I'd better leave. I'm pretty beat up, but I can still walk and hold a gun. How do I get out of here?
Getting out of here isn't easy, not by a long shot. The swamps are a real maze of reeds and radioactive quicksand, swarming with terrible monsters and human scum. And I don't know which is worse. Only a guide can lead you safely out of here. We only have a handful of them. Guys I would trust with my life without a second thought. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. Because if I let you go, our presence here might not stay a secret for long.
What are you trying to say? Do I have to stay?
We are having a very tough time here recently. The emission reduced the number of anomalies in the swamps, which made the area easily accessible for bandits and other vermin.
Oh.
There's so many of them, they'll be setting up camp in our base soon if we don't do something about it. The problem is that we're not really the fighting type, so we've been steadily losing ground. But you, one look at you, tells me you're a pro at that sort of thing.
This is the second outpost. We're
Your
under attack. I
experience
repeat,
can
we're
save the
under
lives
attack.
of
Help!
many of them. That's enough chit-chat. There's been another attack on our outpost. Help us fight it off. If it makes any difference, some of the boys who saved you are there right now. You still remember how to survive in the zone?
I guess bits and pieces.
Great. Get over to the trader and he'll fit you out with some basic equipment. After that, head straight to the outpost. Once you're outside the base, listen to my advice. I'll try to guide you along.
Okay. Ah!
Trader, a fighter is on his way to you. Issue him with all the equipment he'll need for the mission.
Roger that.
Hurry, Merc.
This is fantastic. I am absolutely just captivated by this game already. Why is it taking me so long to start playing it? And everyone in the comment section is like, yes, exactly. Oh, okay. I'd like to do more exploring, but it doesn't look like it's going to really pay off. So, all right, Nimble. Wasn't Nimble the character that like got captured or something like that, and we had to go set him free at the beginning of the other game? I don't remember. I assume we can just walk right up. Yeah. Oh man, is this safe?
You're with us again? Glad
Yep.
to see you. At last. Here, take this basic equipment kit. It's designed specifically for patrol missions.
Nice, thanks. Hey, is it always this stressful here?
I've been ordered to issue you some equipment. There's no time for questions. The boys need you now.
Yeah, I'm gone. Super cool. Look at that. I'm ready. Okay. Oh, will I get in trouble if I pull my gun up here? I remember it used to be a big deal before. Let me get outside the camp first. I've got to remember how to put it away, too.
What do you want?
Ivan, so are you ready to go to the outpost? I'm ready. All right, I'll blindfold you until we get there. You understand? I'm sure we must keep the routes secret. Ah, right. Oh, what a fantastic start. Ah, there it is. Okay, I think... Okay, so I can use my wheel. Ooh, flips it to pull that out. Oh, that's super cool. There's the knife. Okay, so we got a couple of different ways we can... Nice. This game looks amazing. Oh, can I shoot a bird? Let's see if I can shoot a bird. Ooh, get one closer. Boom. This might be extremely wasteful. Oh, yeah, that one would have caught it. Ah! Super excited for this.
There are anomalies ahead. Be careful. Remember, don't move until you've thrown a bolt in front of you.
Oh, how do I throw bolts? I don't remember how to throw a bolt. Let's try our different keys here, see if one of these turns out to be the bolt. Aha, it's 6. That is one old, rusty looking bolt, ain't it? Oh my goodness, check out the water over there. What was my binoculars again? There we go. Oh, wow. That's just crazy looking. I'm sorry I'm moving so slow, guys. This is just absolutely amazing. I can't stop smiling. Okay, let's go back to pistol. Alright, So I assume I can go across here. No, okay. Figure I might as well check. Oh, we got one here too. He wasn't kidding when he said there's a ton of these things. Okay, I guess I can go here. Sidestep a little bit. A little space.
Oh, by the way, you can sometimes find artifacts in anomalies. You can't see them, but detectors spot them easily enough. If you get close enough, your detector will indicate the location of the artifact, and then you just pick it up easy as pie. Keep in mind that your current detector isn't exactly top of the line. It only shows the distance to the artifact.
Oh. Isn't top of the line, huh? Now, that was one thing also in the first one. There was like artifacts laying all over the place. So I wonder if that's gonna still be the case now, or if they've kind of toned down the number of artifacts that'll be just out lying around. I said my detector. What was the detector button again? Oh. Oh, must be getting... Oh. Must not be that one. Oh. Is there another one? Oh! I didn't see that. I saw the one in the water over there. I was trying to walk over to that one. Ooh! I got one! What's it do? Okay, -2 to radiation. Gravitational artifact absorbs radioactive particles, reducing the effects of radiation. Yes, please. No, don't drop. Is that what these spots are for? How do I put you on? How do I wear you? Can I only sell this one? Oh, bummer. Now, this is health. Oh, my health is going down. Oh, I thought that was the radiation going down. How do I stop the bleeding? Oh, okay, so the bandage stops the bleeding. Okay. Well, that wasn't a complete waste. I managed to figure out some of that. Okay, well, it's only giving me the option to drop it. I thought this is where these would go, but maybe I don't have a suit that can wear it yet. Okay. Lesson learned. I'm so glad I found one. Okay, that's where I gotta go to. Let's do a little bit. Okay, we still got time. I want to do a little more exploring, see if maybe I can find some more. I know there's one up here on the left. Oop. I'll see you. I think it's beeping because of that one, right? Oh, no, there's one right here too. Oh boy, that was close. All right, detector, come on. Detect me. Oh, there's one right there. Oh no, I started bleeding, didn't I? I think I stopped it. It's slowly going back up. Okay. Man, it's so much more difficult to see where the boundaries of these things are. In the first one, you could see them so clearly. You really didn't even need to use bolts most of the time. This one is a different story, though. Sidestep. Wait and see if my detector's gonna do something else. Do I have to have the detector out for it to actually detect? You know what, let's try putting it away. Oh, but no, that's not gonna work. Oh, okay, so I can have a gun in that. Oh, well, maybe not a two-handed one. Ahaha. Okay, well, I really should probably have these out for now. I'm running into these things so often as it is. I need all the help I can get. This place looks so old and dilapidated. It's fantastic. Oh. They're shooting down at somebody. Okay, what are you shooting at? Sounds like a creature almost. Oh, that might be what they're shooting at. Is bandits and creatures.
Run for the tower. The monsters can't get you there.
Ho ho ho! Oh, here comes another one. He's quick. Sit down. Clicked your award. Search
Attention all fighters. Any mission is approaching. Get to cover now.
Any missions approaching? Oh, what? Is this considered cover? I don't know if this is considered cover. What was the save button? F5? Task canceled. Did I lose all my progress? Oh, ask what happened. Hold on. No, I still have my stuff. Okay. Is it saved? Okay, there we go. I'm a little confused. I thought I was gonna have to run back, but at the same time, I didn't know how to get back because they blindfolded me. Oh, let's see. I want to check the PDA and see if, ask what happened. The creature. Okay, so maybe this isn't where I can read about the creatures. Statistics. Okay. Collect my reward. Ask what happened. Okay. I heard it make the little chime sound like something happened when I shot those beasts. But it's not looking like anything really came up because of it.
You survived the mission again. I'm not even that surprised. Our boys picked you up not far from the tower when things calmed down a bit. You know, Bien Polev was right. You defy scientific explanation.
Ooh.
He believes that you acquired some, let's say, unusual abilities, which help you survive anomalous activity that would literally tear anyone else down to atoms.
Wow.
Also, it looks like something is increasing your body's performance in several areas, to the point where our monitoring equipment goes off the scale. Wait. Don't get too excited. There's always a fly in the ointment.
Right?
Every emission harms your nervous system, and if this continues, you will die.
Why do emissions occur this often?
A normal emission is the release of energy accumulated in the zone. A discharge, if you like. But what's happening now is completely different. In my opinion, the increasing regularity of these emissions is the zone's response to some sort of serious threat, akin to the response provided by a human immune system. It is difficult to rationally explain coexistence between humans and the zone. The zone tolerates us in some areas and forbids us from going to others. Whatever is beyond the Scorcher and further towards the center of the zone is taboo, a place where stalkers are not supposed to set foot. I think that recent events in the zone are related to the fact that someone broke that taboo and made it past the brain scorcher.
Oh, that's kind of wild. It's almost like the zone is alive. Someone got past the scorcher. What risk does this pose for us? What risk does this pose for the zone?
It's hard to say. To answer that question, I would need to know what's in the center of the zone. Some say the monolith, others say the wish granter.
Monolith.
The more unpretentious ones dream about fields of rare artifacts. I was at the power plant myself, a young specialist at the time, but I don't know what's there now. What I can say is that the Scorcher appeared for a reason. It prevents the center of the zone from being reached. People cannot go beyond the brain Scorcher.
Is there a real way to pass a scorcher? Even a theoretical chance?
I didn't think so until the large emission. Hell, nobody thought so. However, if you consider the emissions to be a defensive reaction, then the answer is obvious. Someone made it through the Scorcher, and the emission was the zone's response. And since the emissions haven't stopped, whoever it was must still be alive. The zone is trying to get them, and it's killing everything that's alive in the process.
Oh, wow. What is the danger of such frequent emissions? And we're like a long way. If the power plant, like what we saw all the way at the top, is where these emissions are actually coming from, we're like the furthest away we could possibly be. And it's having huge effects on these guys down here. That's wild.
I know a lot about the zone, but I can't share everything with you. You'll just have to trust me on some things. A system, any system, needs to be in equilibrium. The zone is unstable right now, and this instability is increasing. If the constant emissions aren't stopped, the zone will become so unstable that a new disaster will occur.
Oh.
Which brings us to what Clear Sky is doing. We are trying to prevent that disaster.
Prevent the disaster? You're not even strong enough to fight off bandits.
You're right. But we do know how to prevent a disaster and stop the emissions.
Right.
And that means something.
Yeah, they may not be able to fight bandits, but they can fight the zone, you could say. Lots of confidence you got there. So, what's the plan?
We have to find out who was in the center of the zone and stop them at any price.
And why are you telling me this, of all people?
There's a strange connection between you and the zone. On the one hand, every new emission gradually kills you. On the other hand, you survive in situations where others don't stand a chance. My gut feeling tells me that your abilities, your gift, your curse, call it what you will, they mean you can get through places that others wouldn't even dream of. And at the moment, we need to act very quickly.
I wonder if this means somebody else also has this ability that I do. Maybe that's how they were able to get past the Scorcher that he was talking about, is they have my ability. Not sure I want to jump right into the thick of things. Why do I have to take part in this?
I knew you'd ask that. The answer is simple. If the emissions aren't stopped, your nervous system will burn out and you'll die. Help us and you'll save yourself. Now this may sound like a line from a corny movie, but you really don't have a choice.
Looks like my options are pretty limited.
Unfortunately, yes. So, will you help us?
No, I need some time to think it over. Yeah, we'll help.
Then listen carefully. We have made use of all our contacts and connections in the zone. As a result, we know that a certain stalker at the cordon was asking Sidorovich about some very strange components. That's all we have for the moment. But it's a lead.
That'll be fine. How do I reach
Through
Cordon?
the swamps, of course, how else? But remember what I said. After the emission, a whole army of all kinds of scum turned up in the area. Now they control almost everything. We are under siege, and I'm not exaggerating one bit. So before we can help you get to the cordon, we have to regain control of the swamps. And with your help, I think we should be able to do it.
Understood. Super cool. And you know what? As he was talking, one thing I just remembered, there was an artifact button listed, I think, underneath the controls. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, number 7. Oh. I thought I might have been onto something. I still don't know how to put this thing on. It's worth some serious money, though. Look at that, 4,000 rubles? I like that it's just a straight positive effect for me, though. For a long time in the first one, it's like everything I found did both a positive and a negative thing to me. So I'd love to put this on the jellyfish. If I could find a way. Oh, okay. Still sleeping, Nimble? Oh, whoop. Did not mean to do that. Wait a minute. Reaching the Great Swamp is easy. Our guides will lead you, but if you want to actually survive there, you need to learn about the current tactical situations and your PDA's new features. So if you're curious about any of that, just ask. Absolutely. What's the tactical situation? In a word, crap. In two, deep crap. Our fighters can hardly hold the Great Swamps. They've been constantly pushed back by bandits and monsters. The enemy simply outnumbers us. What must be done to gain control? Reduce the enemy's numbers, or to put it simply, shoot down as many as possible of those who are shooting at us. If we don't, our fighters will have no chance of securing the swamp. I wonder if there's a certain number, like if I've taken out X number, suddenly this place is considered secure. I also like when you select from the menu now, like one of these questions, it just takes it off the list so you don't have to like re-go through and be like, well, I haven't asked, okay, I've asked this one, I haven't asked that one. I really like that. What are you doing here? Trying to get some rest, assembling pieces of information the guys bring me, consulting our valiant leader. You see, we guides are Clear Sky's eyes and ears at the swamp. All right, tell me about my PDA.
The main guide is the objective section.
Okay.
Your main objective is displayed here, together with a selected additional objective. There can be several additional objectives which you can cycle through using these buttons.
Ooh.
Most objectives are also displayed on the map, with the exception of rare occasions when your objectives cannot be located.
Very nice.
We will need your help with not only destroying the enemy, but also capturing key positions. In these situations, our fighters will be grateful if you provide covering fire as they capture a position. By the way, don't ignore calls for help. Our boys' lives could be at stake.
Nice.
Hovering over a mark on the map will display additional information. In addition to your objectives, friendly units and identified enemies will also be displayed on the map. Okay, as I'm sure you understand, our main objective is to establish control over the swamps, and that means a war against the aggressor. This section allows you to access tactical information about combat operations at any time. Information about your current faction is displayed on the left. Right now, that's us, Clear Sky. Information about the main enemy is displayed on the right. This shows our approximate combat strength. This shows how many fighters we have.
Oops.
And this is our equipment supply.
Oh my gosh.
Similar
We're in trouble.
indicators are also shown for our enemy. Finally, this field allows you to see the current strategic mission as well as tactical objectives that must be achieved in order to complete the strategic mission. Completed strategic missions will be displayed at the bottom.
Nice.
The last tab allows you to view your current relations with all factions, as well as each faction's combat strength. Your
We are
personal stats
in
are
the
also
red.
displayed here. That's pretty much it.
That's super cool. I love how they just kind of walk you right through it. Very nice. What can you offer me? Your payment is well worth the loot hidden in this safe at the swamps. Oh, maybe he gave me something on the map. How much is it going to set me back? 2,000. Ooh. So what's actually in there? Are you crazy? I don't have that much cash. I don't have that much cash? Well, come back when you have enough. What can you offer me? The contents of this backpack, whose coordinates I'm uploading to your PDA, are more than worth the cash you're depositing into my pocket. How much is it going to set me back? 900. I don't have that one either. Well, come back. All right. Nimble's got some ways for me to get some stuff, but it's going to cost me. Let me go collect my reward. Let me see what I get from that. I doubt I'm going to get like 2,000 rubles, though. Or 3,000, I guess, if I want both. That's really cool. I did like nothing with the faction stuff in the first one because it didn't really feel relevant to the story.
Oh, Welcome, guest from foreign lands. What come you with? A bursting purse? Prized exotic wonders?
Neither, unfortunately. I got hit by an emission and barely survived. Totally empty now. The emission seems to have scattered all my goodies all over the swamp.
Yeah, I heard your story. I reckon the main thing is that you're still alive. Stuff is easy enough to replace, so long as the zone is kind to you. So, you gonna trade, or you got some questions for me?
Yeah. Even in the swamp, in a hush-hush joint like this one, there's a place for a trader. What do you know?
That's the sort of people we are. You can't buy an extra 15 minutes of life, or a spare store from death. But us traders are needed everywhere, even in the zone, even in the swamps, and even underground. It's an illusion that the zone is under lock and key, and the army has all the ways in and out sealed. Think about it. Nowadays, artifacts and rare specimens from the zone can be found all over the world. And your fellow stalkers never have a shortage of canned meat, vodka, ammo, or equipment. Somebody's got to be responsible for all that, right?
Right.
Well, that's where we come in. In this place, it ain't like selling bootleg CDs on the outside with the cops up your ass every damn day. Around here, the situation is very simple. The outside world has an interest in the zone and vice versa. But it's officially forbidden, prohibited, and all that bullshit. That's what we're here for. We make sure all those interests are satisfied and everybody's happy. There's a joke among traders that if someone points a gun at you, the best bet is to try to buy it off them.
I like that. I see. Except it seems to me that your business isn't doing well. Oh, come on. Come on, Scar. We can be nicer than this.
Let's not talk about it. You have no idea how tired I am of peddling these trinkets. There's a ton of ordinary artifacts out there, but the best tidbits pass this place by. I haven't had a unique item in my store for ages.
Oh, no. Why the limited selection?
Who knows? Maybe stalkers have already found everything there is to find. Man, getting behind the Scorcher would be a dream. I heard you can get enough artifacts there to last you a lifetime. Provided your life doesn't end there and then.
Right.
It's about time us traders joined forces and used our connections to find a way of getting past that thing.
You aren't the only one looking in that direction.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, listen, I've told you too much as it is. Time is money. So if you want to trade, go ahead. If not, I'll see you around.
You got something for me? Flash drive with data. On super light body armor? Oh, nice. We got some slugs. You got something for me? Sorry, but there aren't any more rewards. Okay, trade.
Next time you're in our neck of the woods.
I didn't get any rubles. So how do I do this? Flash drive with data on super light body armor. This is worth 1,000 rubles. I don't want to sell. I mean, that feels like a ton of money to me, but all the more reason for me to want to keep it, right? Okay, well, I guess I'll just kind of leave everything as is for now. Keep running with what I got. Wow. So it looks like I got something circled and listed up here. I don't know if trying to explore this place, like in the first one I could run around with my knife and not necessarily get in trouble, but I could like break boxes and stuff, I thought. I'm a little nervous to pull out my knife though, and these guys are gonna get all mad at me. Let's find a hiding spot. Maybe. Oh, it's not even lit me. Okay. Well, that answers that question. Nope. So is this a way just to leave and go back out?
What you need, Stalker?
Ivan, so, want me to lead you to the Great Swamp? Yeah, I guess so. I guess there's not really much more I can do here at the moment, is there? You know the rules. You'll go blindfolded. Just don't let go of my shoulder, and you'll be fine. So how do I get back?
Relax, so you can take your blindfold off. Don't you try to follow me. It won't work anyway. If you want to come back to the base, find one of the guys at the fishing hamlet.
Oh, okay. Well, that answers that question.
Mark, it looks Looks like you're at the Great Swamps now. Be extremely careful and don't try to be a hero. Check out your PDA. Damn you! You should find the location of our squads there.
I got 4 minutes.
Get yourself over to the fishing hamlet. That's where they are.
Okay. Wow, I am almost out of bullets on this thing already. There we go. Ooh.
We can't hold on much longer. Hurry, help us!
Oh no. Okay, they're kind of running off, it looks like. I'm trying to get there.
We're getting slaughtered here.
Ah! Where did you drop me off, dude? I'm gonna lose all my ammo. Just trying to get to it.
Damn you! Where on earth are you?
Okay. Is there a sprint? I think there's a sprint button, but I don't remember which one it was. Oh, something was over there. Wait, I hit.
That was some fine defensive action.
Me?
We barely held them off.
What are you talking about? Is this the place that had... You need to capture and hold the objective. Okay, okay. I guess I made it to where I was supposed to. Maybe killing those creatures is what I needed to do. I don't know which button is the sprint. Hello, guys. Wow. We're in it now, aren't we? You gotta get... Oh, thank goodness. Looting, baby. It's one of my favorite parts in this game.
What's up?
Okay. Oh. He wouldn't talk to me. He backed out. Hello. Oh, wow. Now I gotta remember to do the leaning thing. What, it hit me? Oh. There's that one. I'm gonna need some more ammo here soon. Oh! I feel like there's one closer. Got him. You got it? Ammo on you?
Man, that was some fine defensive action.
Was it now? For now, I'm grabbing it all. I feel like there's still more out there. Are you a bandit? No, you're a good guy. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, there's still another one over here for sure. There might be more than one, actually. Ooh. Go down. Chance of renegades. Ooh. There it is. It's like I hear something rustling over there. Okay. So oh, I gotta get over to that thing. Clear the road for the looking tower. Are those bandits up there in the tower? I think it is. Whoop, they're coming down. How do I squat again? Oh, they're getting me. There we go. Oh, I'm so close to dead. Oh. Oh, I didn't save. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to end this episode. I know that we didn't really get a whole lot of combat in that one. It's so good to be back in the world of Stalker. I don't know how to use artifacts yet. If you guys can let me know why I couldn't use that. Maybe I'm not using the right button. Maybe I just don't have a suit that can actually equip those yet. I don't know, but I definitely want to know how to use those because that's a pretty big part of this game. I don't feel like I did too bad on my combat there. I was leaning. I was trying to stay behind cover. I wasn't just running out in the open and gunning like I was previously, and it's pretty clear already that ammo is going to be a very precious commodity, especially here at the beginning of the game. Well, here we are. We're in the start of it. I can't wait to get some more Stalker action, and I can't wait to start hearing from y'all on this. Until next time, continue to be safe out there, buddy. I'll see you on the next one.